Hello, bro.
What's up?
All good, bro. And what about you, bro?
Yeah, I'm doing good. No complaint so far. So may I know
Oh,
about this handsome boy?
what?
Where are you from?
I'm not handsome, by the way. And okay, let me introduce myself first. My surname is Lama, and my first name is Bisal, and you can call me Bisal. And I'm originally from Nepal, and I'm 24 years old, and I currently passed my bachelor's in computer application from the Advanced College of Engineering and Management, and my further plan is to go abroad or to go abroad to study, or if I get the job opportunities better, then obviously I would love to work. Yeah, that's who I am.
Yeah,
Okay, and tell me about yourself also.
that's wonderful introduction from your side. You're quite fluent in English. Oh,
No, I'm not. I'm trying to be.
yeah. How do you learn the language? May I know? How are you learning English?
Uh, I I'm not. I did not learn English. I sorry. I we used to speak in the school. If and there was a rule that if we speak the Nepali in the English period, then we would be fine. And in the English period, we have to speak compulsory English, even though we have a broken English. We
Fine.
can mix the English as well as the Nepali, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but we cannot speak the Nepali.
Yeah, yeah,
That's how I'm trying to improve my English.
yeah. Would you like to give me
For my
some quick
vocabulary,
suggestion and recommendation of yours? Like, how am I going to brush up my communication? Could you please tell me?
even though I'm the amateur, I don't know, I don't have any idea, but I can suggest you some that you can practice. You cannot improve your English just by watching the tutorials or YouTube or something like that. You have to speak on your own. You have to communicate daily, and you can practice by watching or looking in the mirror. And you can also improve your English by recording your voice and listening it back again, and how like that.
Which app do you use to learn the language?
I did not use. I just found this episode on app yesterday, and I just installed it and talking to
Oh,
each and every stranger
okay.
so that I could enhance my vocabulary and to improve my fluency and the pronunciations and to
Mm-hmm.
mainly to build up my confidence
Yeah,
while
yeah.
talking to
And
others.
bro, I'm about to upload this video on my channel. Okay, I'm a YouTuber. I have you know around 900 subscribers. So is it fine to you that I will upload this video on my channel? It is conversational video.
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
But my English is not so good now. That's
No,
why.
it's fine. Fine. Nobody going to recognize, man. Like nobody know whoever gonna watch us, right? It's kind of random.
Yeah,
You know.
because I had already guessed you that your English is very fluent, but you are asking to tell me that tips and tricks from the others, that like you are pretending that you don't know anything, but I had already understood that you had a good
Don't
fluency
want to
and a
be.
good.
I don't want to be an imposter, but I've been learning the language for 4.5 years, and simultaneously I'm teaching my students. Okay, online.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm quite happy with that.
Mhm.
Everything is going smoothly, gracefully. Uh, I don't have
Oh,
any issues right now with language learning, but yeah, there is always room for improvement. That I believe, and
yeah, obviously.
it's my privilege to talk to you. You're from Nepal, and there are some peoples which I have talked to. They're from different countries. The way they talk,
Yeah,
their expression, their knowledge of their culture, everything is different than me. So each and every time, if whenever you're interacting with new person, strangers, you are going to learn a bunch of things. It will help you to grow in the future in academic as well as in your career. So yeah, it is always nice to talk
yeah,
to different people, that I believe.
yeah, exactly. So
Okay.
then, if you are the teacher, then I should have learned from you, and you have to provide me tips and tricks so that I could improve my English.
Yeah, you're
That
doing good
if
job.
I
Like
speak,
you already achieved your intermediate level, which means that you're able to articulate your thoughts, express yourself. So yeah, that's good. You have completed your study in English medium, so that's good, great man.
Yeah, but whenever I am trying to express my whenever I try to explain, I I have in my mind or I have in my heart, but I couldn't express from my mouth.
Yeah. Could you
It's
could
in
you
my
could you
head, but I couldn't express it.
yeah, yeah. Could you please visit my channel and watch couple of videos because I have talked to multiple peoples through this application.
Okay,
My channel
okay.
name
Can
is
you tell me the chicken
yeah, Learn English with JD. Learn English with JD.
is with
JD.
JD?
You can see the name there, right? JD. J for jungle and D is for dangerous.
Oh, Jagdish Narayan Matri.
How do you know? That's my name.
I just
Check
yeah
my
I
name on
yeah
this
you have
application.
yeah
Yeah. But my channel
821
name is
subscribers, right?
Learn English with JD. J for jungle and D is
Yeah,
for
I
dangerous. I have around 900
sorry.
subscribers. Did you get my channel?
Yeah, you are. Yeah,
Yeah.
821
Yeah, yeah,
subscribers.
yeah. Please watch one of my video. Then let me know in the comment box. Say just hi. I would appreciate that in the comment box. You know.
Okay, sure, bro, sure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, before leaving, you can give me some tips and tricks to improve my English, and I'm planning to prepare my.
Yeah.
Uh,
I like to tell you. Okay. Have you ever come across with IELTS videos, International English Language Testing Systems?
no, I'm planning to prepare for the IELTS examination.
Okay. I'll. Are you planning to give IELTS examination?
Yeah, I'm planning
Okay.
to give the IELTS examination, and it's just the 2 days that I have been learning this
Mhm,
IELTS examinations, and now it's the speaking part two,
mhm.
and for the speaking part two, and I'm and I just watch in the TikTok, and it helps to improve the English by talking with the face to face with the new persons, and yeah, and that's how I installed this app yesterday, and that's what I'm using right
That's
now.
great. Like you are a very proactive learner. Language learning shouldn't be learned as a passive way. Okay, unless and until you're going to be
Yeah.
active. I mean, proactive when it's come to communication, when it's come to reading, when it's come to writing. You know, so there are four skills we have to practice on a daily basis. It doesn't mean that today you are putting like 5 hours in learning and tomorrow you are going to spend like a 10 minutes. Not like there should be consistency. If you're doing for one
Consistent.
hour, so continue it for like 1 year, 2 years, sustain this habit. You're gonna get an improvement. And
Yeah.
we don't have to compare. Most of the time I have seen that in my initial years, when I start off language learning, set up language learning, at that time I was comparing myself to the native speaker. So it was a bullshit. I mean, it wasn't that going to help me a lot. Didn't help me a lot. So whenever it's come to comparing to other people, we always have to remind ourselves that each and every person sharing their unique journey. Yes or no? We are all in our
Yeah.
own trains. We are have a different direction. Okay, we are coming from different backgrounds. So I believe
Yes.
it is not fair to compare ourselves to anyone. Like just compare yourself to yourself only and just see your improvement 6 months before. Where was your English, and right now how much you improved, and what are you doing to improve in the future as well. Like we have to keep those things in mind. Like comparing yourself, it is kind of kind of poison. Slow poison that's going to hinder your learning language. That I believe.
Yeah. Exactly. We have to be the better version of ourselves, not others.
Yeah,
Yeah. We have to
absolutely.
improve. Yeah. And in my opinion, imitating others' accent is also like a bullshit, right?
No, imitating is not good. I know, but your accent should be understandable. Like your pronunciation should be
Yeah.
acceptable. Unless and
And
until
the fluency.
you are not going to, because there are some reasons. There are some places, especially if you come from the Indonesia, Philippines. So their accent is very difficult to understand, right? Okay. Uh, uh, I'm
Yeah.
very glad that Indian accent is. People are very familiar with an Indian accent. They can understand each other very well because. um Millions of Indians working in abroad, their accent is quite good. Foreigners they can understand them, but when you talk about other people like in Indonesia and this, their accent is very thick. Okay, difficult to understand. Their writing skill is good, their reading skill is good, but when I try to talk to them, I have plenty of friends from Indonesia, Philippines. Whenever I talk to them, I feel always struggle to understand them. even though their typing skill is excellently good, okay, exceptionally good, but communication is something that is very difficult to understand, that I find.
Okay, now at the end, let's go to the topic at that's given by the episode. Can I
Mhm.
ask you the question?
Yeah, sure, sure.
Okay. What character in a movie could have been great, but the actor they cast did not fit the role? Is there any character?
I watch movie very less. Okay, honestly, I'm talking about. For example, I have very less knowledge about movies because most of the time I watch Hollywood movies, and when I talk about Hollywood movies, I watch them, but I don't remember their name. Okay, I watch it for fun, but there are a different names, so I forget. Okay, so yeah, there are a couple of movies. For example, if you are making biography, okay, actual movie on a
Mhm.
person, for example, Durandar movie, okay, that there are some cast that I really like, but there are some cast, that I believe, especially that actress, okay, she shouldn't have been in the movie, that I believe. When have you watched that Durandar movie?
No, no, I haven't.
Yeah, Durandar movie is a pretty good movie. It's a blockbuster, movie in India. But there was an actress, like she was very young, I think 21 years old, something like that, and there is actor Mr. Ranveer Kapoor. He's very older than him, older than her, and it was.
Yeah.
It seems like that the they do not have a good match in the movie. Everything was good, pretty good, but I didn't like that actress. Like they could have chosen another one, another actress. She could have definitely matched her age in that movie. So that's small things we have to
Okay.
take in account.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Now I understand that how I should explain about if I don't know anything. That my IELTS instructor had said that to me that you should never say no to the examiner because the questions is always around that same topic, no?
Mhm.
So that you should not say the no, that you should
You
have.
can say like if the answer is the question is little bit strange to you, you can start with oh my god, like I haven't thought about it. Okay, please give me time. So in this way, you're going to get time. That's an interesting question. I have to think about it. Give me a sec. Okay, like come up with come up with ideas. Like there are some phrases which is going to evaluate your communication, level up your communication. You should know some phrases how to start.
Yeah. Okay, can you please share me the phrases as well as the idioms so that I could improve my.
If like phrases like that's an interesting question. Yeah, that's an interesting question. Okay, if examiner gonna ask you one question that is like out of your comfort zone. Okay, like you wasn't expecting that question, and you can say, that's very interesting question. I haven't thought about it before. Let me think. Like some creative ways you have to come up with will help you. Or you could
Oh,
say, in my opinion,
yeah.
from my point of view, uh, you know, from my perspective, uh, like there are some phrases you can use to start the questions. It will enhance, level up your answer. The way you answer, that is also very important, that I believe.
Okay.
So how is everything in
And what
okay, how is everything in Nepal?
right now everything is messed up after that protest at the before the 2 or 3 months ago, 4 months, and during the after the protest everything is messed up, and Nepalese people have to face a lot of difficulties to go abroad. Even nowadays Nepal have strict restrictions to enter Dubai also.
Okay.
Before that protest, Nepalese can go to Nepal. Nepalese can get easy visa for Dubai also. But nowadays it has get lots of restrictions and
What was
strict.
what was the issue, by
Yeah,
the way? I didn't know. I don't know about the issue.
the main issue is the lack of political stability, corruption,
Mm.
and lack of transparency and accountability to the responsible persons or the prime ministers or the ministers of each and every department. They are not responsible and not transparent, and mainly because of corruption and nepotism as well as the favoritism.
Okay.
Yeah, and it happens. And
Oh,
now the election will be held after the 50 days,
uh-huh.
and let's hope for the best. Let's hope for the best. Now, deserving candidates will win, and deserving candidates will be the new prime minister of Nepal, and hope it will head to the prosperous nation.
Okay, bro. Thank you so much for this conversation. I really, I thoroughly enjoyed this conversation. You are amazing.